Linda Davis Taylor, your book, The Business of Family, is not a blueprint for getting rich. It's about keeping your family rich. Why is this so difficult?
Well, Greg, I think it's because families don't take the time to really talk about things that are important in the family beyond money. You know, we spend a great deal of time making money and thinking about the actual dollars, but our families don't often understand our motivations, what led us to the dreams, and ultimately it's another job teaching the family about really what it stands for.
Well, we've heard the old phrase, shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in 3 generations. How does this happen?
Well, my firm belief is it's about financial education. You know, there's really not a place in our world where financial education takes place. Our schools, that's not their job. So the job really falls squarely on the hands of families, but we don't really think about specifically how to do that. So kids don't have an awareness of what dollars and cents really mean. They don't understand investing on a basic sense. So especially in families where there is a certain degree of wealth, the next generation thinks, I'm all set. I have enough money, whatever it is I inherited. And so, but actually, just like a business, you have to keep having a profit. You know, breaking even isn't enough. And so if there isn't a continuing philosophy and commitment to creating more wealth, or at least investing successfully, ultimately the money's going to decline.
What's the best way to get started with the family plan, and how do you make sure that everybody buys in, all the kids buy into this plan?
Well, in my book, I use the analogy of a company. Thinking about an entrepreneur who starts a company, he or she has a dream, but they don't leave it at the dream. They have a focused and disciplined plan to take it through every step, from the mission. I know sometimes it's hard for families to create a mission, but really, what are you all about? We talk about family values, but do we really know what your family values? So take it through all those steps. The mission, making sure everybody understands it. Just like a company, getting your team, in this case your family members, on board. Again, back to education. Got to put a lot into our employees to make sure they meet their potential. Same is true with our family members. What do they need to learn? How do we help them maximize their skills? And then keep at it. Don't take your eye off the ball. We don't have just one make it or break it meeting in a company. Same thing is true with a family. And ultimately, it's about preparation for success. We all know we're not going to have our jobs forever. Same is true in our family. So we should think about what we want to pass on.
Say the wealth comes from a family business. What do you do if one child wants to go into that family business and another child doesn't want to go into that family business, tries to make money elsewhere? How do you make sure everyone is treated fairly with the family wealth?
Yes, you know, I had this experience myself. I'm a participant in a 4th generation family business. It was never going to be something I was either qualified or interested to do. And I always felt that I was encouraged to develop my own talents. Sometimes I know that's hard because there are often expectations that one of the children will take over. But again, if the family starts early in realizing my best job to maintain our business, our wealth, and our family is to help everybody be productive in their own way. So as family leaders, we really need to try to be open-minded and think, you know, it's a shortcut if we think we're going to force the business side on a family member who really doesn't have the skills and talents, and ultimately it won't be good for the business either. So it won't be good for the person you're encouraging, and it won't be good for the business not to have those skills and talents in leadership.
Okay, and then finally, when do you bring in a trustee or a referee because a family just can't handle the issues of transferring wealth from one generation to another?
Look, I believe there's never been a better time. Our financial services industry has a lot of people who are very concerned about this. We know that trillions of dollars are changing hands, so I believe that it doesn't have to be viewed as a weakness, but rather a strength to bring in outside resources, just as you would, again, in your company. You don't always have the expertise inside your firm to help develop it, and the same is true on the business of family.
All right, thanks a lot, Linda.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching The Street.